For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and pitching here today, Mark Prior.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up now for Milwaukee, YOUNT. The pitch. That misses, and we're off and running in a brand new season. The 1-0. And another ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Good job to fight that one off. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
This is Bryce Terang, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Now one missed. Prior, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses inside. And a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. On the run, throw to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. It features a great veteran presence, Greg Vaughn.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So you know they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Paul Molitor, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short, Banks. Fires over to first. And that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And our pitcher in this game, Corbin Burns. How about a scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's Nico Horner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. Burns with a move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sandberg leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Runner goes again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. And now here's the veteran DH, Sammy Sosa. Big time power. First pitch just misses. For Sammy, multiple All-Star games, multiple Silver Sluggers, and of course that 1998 MVP.
And you love to see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys later on that have a little something special when they hit homers.
A little flair.
A little flair.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Naquin trying to get there. And that's the 3rd out. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Prior back to work. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, and there's 1 away. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Fought off foul. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Ryan Braun. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now at the plate, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. You know, I'm not sure one player has ever been the ultimate face of the franchise like Ernie Banks was for those Cubs teams back in the 50s and 60s. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Up and in, ball 1.
Ernie was Mr. Cub, Boog. Remember, let's play 2. I mean, that's what he said all the time, and he's still beloved in Chicago.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Just a true shame that Ernie never made a single postseason appearance in such a great career.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Andre.
And up next for Chicago, Andre Dawson. First offering misses the mark. Banks gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball 2. Righty delivers. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Safe at first. first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
First and second, one out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. YOUNT Gomes. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Chopped on the ground. Over to Turang. One. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
On to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Greg Vaughn. The wind of the pitch. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's William Contreras. And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one misses in the dirt.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. Top of the third, no score. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Happ bats left, throws right, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. In for a strike, now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty to the plate.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ryne Sandberg waits on deck. On at first, nobody out. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Down the number 2 hitter, Ryne Sandberg. Single to right at his first trip. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Next to hit, Billy Williams. In there for strike 1. Bases juiced, no outs. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. Another comes in to score. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Sammy Sosa digs in now. Lied out his first time. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging, and there's one down. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Still only one out here in the inning. And another ball.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to...
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And the throw. He's out at third. And the right-hander deals. Banks started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Robin Yount. Prior back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And now it's even up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yount gets his lead at first with nobody out. The other way. And that one gets down, fair ball. Bryce Terang with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. That's in there. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Fouled off left side. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Adames in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the righty deals. And downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Rhino. That's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. In the air, foul off first. Fielder should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
That misses, and that is ball one. He's super aggressive, crashing at first base. He's one of the best throwers at first defensively, and of course, he picks the ball in the dirt as well as anyone. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Gomes in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. Yan Gomes waits and fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two outs. Popped up. Contreras in position. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. And the pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And he deals. And a count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Greg Vaughn up now for the Brewers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball 1.
And now the count is even. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count
2 strikes.
1-2. Ron at second with nobody out. The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Runner leads away at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Contreras checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
So now 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Tyler Naquin to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and deals. On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. Out towards right center field. Dawson sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Brewers leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
The pitch. There's a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Strike 2.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Turang. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman number 2, Nico.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
To the right side. Fielder steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now back, second baseman,
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch, and he just misses. They say you win.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That's hard hit on the line. Vaughn makes the grab, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Williams trying to get there. And out number 1 on the grab. Now Prince Fielder. In there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Left-hand batter waits. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the dirt. Gomes to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Strike two. A wind in the pitch. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Rip to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take the season opener and move to 1-0.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.